Hi, it's Jack from Vanshades. Today I'm going to show you how to install the Tailgate Chair Pod on the T6. We've already removed the tailgate door card, the pull down strap with a Torx T20 bit, and the motor housing if required. I'm going to show you now what you need to install. So we've got a drill driver with a posi bit for the screws on the chair pod. We've got a flat blade screwdriver. This is for the upgraded struts, removal of the current struts and fitting of the upgraded struts. You'll have a bag of fixings for the chair pod, which contains your screw caps, your screws, and a blanking plug. So we have a cutout in the chair pod. This is for the tailgate release. So if you have a tailgate release on your van, you're going to want to remove that from the vehicle, and this is going to be installed into the cutout there. So it should just push in and clip in. If you don't have that installed, use the blanking plug provided in the instructions and fixings. Okay, so we've shown you what tools you need for the job. Now I'm going to show you how to upgrade your tailgate struts. These are available on our website. This van's already got them on. I'm just going to show you how to pop them off. We're selling the 1250 Newton meter version, which is the same as what's on the California. So you get your flathead screwdriver here into this clip, and then just pop the tailgate strut off like that. Same at the top. Now it's worth noting, we do have a prop in place here. You need a prop or a spare pair of hands, because once these struts are off, the tailgate has no pressure in it whatsoever. So we've got the tailgate struts upgraded now. I'm now going to show you how to fit the chair pod. I've already fitted the tailgate release into the cutout. Simply just pushes in and clips in. It's worth noting at this point, you do not need the outer casing for the tailgate release anymore, so get rid of that. I'm going to remove the chairs from the chair pod. This is going to make it quite a bit lighter and easier to install, as we're going to be installing it above our heads. So with the chairs out, it's quite a bit lighter for us. I'm now going to get this in place with the plasterer's prop. So we're looking up at the open tailgate here. I'm just going to show you where we expect the chair pod to fit. So you have this raised part going all the way down the side of the tailgate. The edge of the chair pod is going to be in line with that, just over it here. The top of the chair pod, so the part where it's flat, the chairs come out the bottom, out the top. You're going to have the top of the chair pod in line with the shelf of the tailgate, if you like, there. The reason for that is that the bottom of the chair pod, where the chairs come out, you don't want that to hit the step at the bottom here. So you will have like a 20mm clearance at the bottom here if you fit it in this way. And I'll show you how we're going to do that now. So before we put any screws in, I'm just going to show you the alignment here. The top of the chair pod is pretty much flush with this shelf at the top of the tailgate, where if you have a wiper motor will be there. Your motor housing was here. So it's quite flush all the way along. And then down the sides, like I said, it's on that raised edge. And if we look at the bottom as well, see where that plug is in relation to the opening. Okay, so we're happy with the alignment, and now we're going to put the rest of the screws in. It's worth mentioning as well, I did just plug that in beforehand. So take your fixings. We've got the hinge screw cap here, the screw going into it, and this is just going to be fired through the hole in the chair pod, like that, and over to the other side, same method. Got 2 screws in to tack it in either side. Now we can remove the plasterer's prop, or in some cases you may want to give your spare pair of hands a well-served break. So just going to continue putting the rest of the fixings in now, exactly the same as before. So we've just finished putting the 12 screws and hinged cover caps all the way around the chair pod. There's just these two pre-drilled holes here now. This is on the inside, so we open the lid. They're on the inside here. There's no caps provided for these ones because they're not going to be visible. And now we just need to put the chairs in. All that's left to do now is put the chairs in. So we've got the fold out Vanshades chairs here. I'll just show you this detail on it. Not a lot of people are aware. There is a safety catch on here which will lock it in the open position. So we're going to fold them up to put them in the chair pod. They can only go in one way. So feet first. Hold the bottom there. So it's bottom in. Same with the other chair. Bottom in, top out. And with the chairs in, you're all ready to go off camping.